G'day everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of Robbie's River Roundup for the 8th of August 2014, proudly brought to you by Adventure Camping and Fishing at 14 Rowan Street, Wangaratta. Talking about adventure, how good's this place? Check it out! This is Barry Falls, named after the first man that found them, Barry Smith. What actually happened, Barry Smith was up here and all these $100 notes started flowing over the waterfall and down into the bottom. Barry picked them up and decided to give it to charity. And that's where the name Smith family was born, from the Smith family charity. Apparently. Whether it's true is debatable. Very debatable. But anyway, here I am, it's Barry Falls. It's a magnificent waterfall, maybe 20 metres high, about 10 or 15 minutes out of Eldorado in northeast Victoria. This water eventually flows over these falls, down the gully, into Reedy Creek, which runs through Eldorado and joins Yellow Creek on the outskirts of Wangaratta, then flows all the way down to the Ovens River, just upstream of Petrelbar. So this is technically a tributary of the Ovens River. It's only a seasonal stream, but the fact that it's flowing now is a sign that there's still quite a lot of water in the system. So now onto my river report. All of the rivers are still high, but not as high as they were last week. In last week's report, we haven't had any rain and the water has flushed through. I was down at Lake Mulwala during the week. The water clarity is about a foot, a bit over. It's murky, but it's okay. Some friends of mine fished there last weekend from the One Last Cast crew. Check out their YouTube page, One Last Cast. They caught a couple of nice cod down there last weekend, so it's fishable. The Ovens River it's borderlining on being fishable now. As of last week I said it was unfishable. Bit the same with the King River. They're still very high though and quite murky. The Ovens River is clearing. The King River doesn't clear a lot at the best of times. The Broken River is certainly fishable. It's always a bit murky. It's slowed down. Just look for a nice backwater. The Kiva River is pretty much off limits. Well, you're not allowed to carry a rod and reel upstream of Deaderang anyway, and there's really no species in the bottom half of the river you can target this time of year except for Murray cod, but the water's too high. It's plain and simple. The Kiva is still carrying a lot of water. It drains the highest mountains in Victoria. So they're the main rivers in the area. If we don't get any rain before next week, they'll be even better again, and there's only 4 weeks to go now until the Victorian trout season opens. And when that does, the week leading up to that, I'll be doing my river report from the bank of a trout stream. Which one I don't know, so stay tuned. Now something I just have to do, I have to do the Tarzan while I'm up here. See if I can zoom in on that waterfall. Look at the size of that waterfall, eh?